Hello everybody, Dr. Blue here. I'm back playing Shadow of War, but obviously we're not playing the main story because I finished it. We're actually playing the Blade of Galadriel DLC, and I shouldn't be so hyped for this, but I am, because with the gameplay trailer of, you know, Shadow of War and then the actual gameplay, there's like a huge difference, and like the trailer was so misleading. I've yet to do a video about that, but I saw the trailer for this and I'm just kind of so hyped for it because LOTR, as you know, was kind of quested, like the quest bequeathed unto her from Galadriel was that she has to kill all the Nazgul. Now, when Talion put on Isildur's ring, we know he eventually becomes Nazgul, but he doesn't actually become that for like a few years. I don't know the exact number, none of us do, but I think it's like roughly 60 years, because they said he was defending the fortresses for decades. Now, he's not entirely Nazgul yet, but what does that do to Talion for Eltariel? Is Eltariel going to hunt him down because he's got the Nazgul ring on, but he's not exactly Nazgul yet? I don't know. I'm really kind of excited for this. Who's going to win? I feel like... The thing is, because Talion... in the end scene, we know he dies at Barad-dûr when that is toppled, so you don't ever get to kill Talion. That's not like... that's kind of like... It was mentioned to us in the ending of the first game, so we know that Talion doesn't die, but he's a Nazgul and he can come back, so that doesn't prevent us from killing him. But I'm feeling that maybe Eltariel will die at the end of this. I have no idea. I'm really excited for it, and I know I shouldn't be, but... there was also one other thing, actually. Yes, the Uruks. I'm actually kind of excited for the Uruks because do you have to fight your own Uruks to get to Talion? Do you have to fight your own Uruks to kind of like get through to him? Do you have to infiltrate your own fortresses? And I tell you what, I will be really impressed if they use your own Uruks in like cutscenes and stuff, or if they use them as bosses to get through to Talion. I will be really hyped if you end up fighting your own Uruks. That will be so fun. I really hope that's a thing. I will end up reviewing this thing once the DLC, once we've kind of completed it, but I'm super looking forward to this thing. So let's get into it. So we got obviously the Shadow of War thing, but we're doing now the Blade of Galadriel. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's get into it. Campaign difficulty, yeah, we're going to stay as Nemesis, actually. That's okay. We're going to see what comes of this. Okay. Alright, so this is the last time we saw Eltariel. She was with Celebrimbor. We did the fight, and he chopped her fingers off when he kind of had Celebrimbor in the eternal battle at Barad-dûr. So this is the repeat for the ending, for those of you who don't remember. But you should, obviously. So we cut the ring off, and thus Eltariel's fingers. Not a fatal wound, but bet it hurts. And then they were locked into Barad-dûr all this time. So they are constantly locked in a struggle where the eye of Barad-dûr turns blue and orange and blue and orange until Aragon and co come on top of it. So this is what happened to Eltariel. And that's Galadriel.
My lady. I failed you. I stood with Celebrimbor, I wore his ring. And we failed to defeat the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord and the Bright Lord are one.
Yeah.
A flaming eye above Barad-dûr. But I sent you to Mordor for the Nazgul.
Yes, she did.
And your work is unfinished.
Oh.
Look to Minas Morgul, and the Nazgul who dwells within it.
Oh.
You know the one of whom I speak.
Talion.
He died. I took the new ring and left him to die.
He now wears the ring of Isildur. He belongs to the Dark Lord.
Not entirely, not yet.
It falls to you.
Not entirely.
My lady, I cannot. Let me come home.
You will wear the new ring. You will finish what you started.
Ooh.
Then you may return home.
It will be done.
Oh, this should be very fun. This should be very fun. So she's got her fingers cut off. But she's going to put the new ring back on. So Celebrimbor and Sauron are kind of locked in this little duel forever. Until Barad-dûr is toppled. And she's lost 2 of her fingers. But obviously we still have Celebrimbor's ring. We won't have Wraith powers, but we'll still have good powers. And thus we are granted light fingers. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty dope. Kind of light fingers. Ooh, it's pretty cool, actually. The ring kind of... She has Wraith fingers, kind of, now, I guess. Alright, Minas Morgul, where Talion holds this place and all the other forts from the Nazgul. Now it's going to be interesting to see how these kind of two interact, because he doesn't belong to the Dark Lord entirely yet, but he's getting there and he's going to get so.
End of an era.
So I can fuse enemies with like hold B to use cone of light, throw a lightning bolt. They become blinded. Okay.
My light will be their undoing.
Ah, I see. Okay. And then hold Y to gradually heal over time.
My light will heal.
Ah. Okay. Alright, I gotta try and remember how to play a little bit and also get used to these new controls. Because I'm not entirely used to them all. Oh shit, did I kill him already? Come on. Come on. That's it. They call me She-Elf now as well. Because obviously I'm playing as a new character. This should be fun, man. I'm excited. I wonder how the army screen works now. I wonder how that works. Will I have my own Uruks here? Oh, there's Dark Talion. Separate from Celebrimbor, Talion now wields Isildur's Ring of Power and he rules the fortress of Minas Morgul. He is pitted against the flaming eye of Barad-dûr and protects Middle-earth by keeping Mordor in a state of perpetual conflict. Ooh. But who are these? I don't have any war chiefs in this one, but my bodyguard used to be here. So do all these things belong to Talion? All these Uruks? I wonder? I wonder if these all kind of belong to Talion? That would be pretty cool if they did. I'm hoping to see some of my own Uruks, though. I really want to see some of my own Uruks. Okay, that kind of works just kind of as a cone. I don't think there's an alternate method of fire for that. Most of the controls seem to still be the same. At least the abilities that I can still use. Let me check the character screen and like the army screen and stuff. So there's Talion, look at that, he's even there! Oh my god. Alright, so she doesn't have as nearly as many abilities, but she does kind of have a lot of these still, but she has different ones that we can eventually get to use. We can infuse enemies with light, tap beta light, yeah, that's fine. The cone of light, and then there's radiance, which is some of the abilities we learned already. Inventory, I don't think we'll actually get to use different items, to be honest. I'll be surprised if we do. I guess we can get some. That'd be pretty cool. And there also should be some like skins that you can use. I think there's like 2 for Eltariel and there's 1 for Talion. But I should be able to use that. I don't know. I'm really excited about this, man. This is gonna be fun. So I can do that, which is like one of the abilities that I can get. It's like the blaze thing, and like all these are kind of like golden and everything. Oh, this is so cool. It's like a little spin on everything. I'm kind of interested to see how the swordplay works in a bit. You can already tell that jumping is a little different. It's more elegant. Whoa, watch yourself, fool. I like the blinding thing. The blinding thing is not as difficult to get used to as I thought it would be. It's actually kind of intuitive. You kind of get to grips with that pretty quickly, actually. I think I just complete. Yeah, there we go. I like this. I like this. I want to try and experiment with the sword play a little bit though, because we have 2 swords now, not just the one. Oh, and the little wraith fingers. I love it, man. I love it. This is fun. This is fun. Does stealth still work the same? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the same animation and the same ability. You can definitely see that the animation's the same. The jumping animation is also the same, but the kind of whole holy golden light thing is cool, but it is the same animation. I wish the animation was different, but the whole golden light thing of it. She's got her own bow as well. I wish some things would be a little different. I mean, surely she's got something else other than Talion's bow, because that was kind of Talion and Celebrimbor's thing. Okay, and there's more Uruks here.
This feels very familiar.
All right, let's try and. Oh, I've not upgraded that yet. Damn it. Okay, what if I do this? Elven light like that. Okay, that should probably be upgraded at some point to. That's probably upgradable at some point to fully commit them with light. Oh shit! The thing is, the light doesn't stun them as well. If the light stunned them, that would be so overpowered. But no, the light doesn't stun them, so I've actually got to fight through these guys. Oh, watch yourself, fool! Everything's not upgraded as well. 2 of these would be enough, though. And obviously, oh, it just evaporates them, man. They just get evaporated. It's kind of cool. The light mechanic seems to be the only new kind of thing so far, apart, like, mechanically anyway. Visually, a lot of it's still the same. Her focus is a lot better than Talion's used to be as well. At least at first. Blinded. I'll get rid of you. Okay, that's the only new mechanic so far. Let me heal over time. Oh, she's so kind of elegant with all this light, man. I love it. Really cool. Sneak past these guys. Alright. Are these all Talion's orcs? Are these all his? I don't know. I never had these things. I never had these guys. I wish I had a goddamn little guard thing that I would walk past every time. Wish that was legit. Fun though. Kind of cool. But like, you know, playing as Talion in the main game, I definitely did not have all of the Uruks in the Minas Morgul under my control. Not at all. There was actually quite a lot in this region that I hadn't captured, so I was kind of hoping it would be accurate to how it is. That needs to improve. I can get that improved though. Now they're all blinded, I can evaporate them. Be gone! Be gone! I wish you would use both hands though. Oh, look at that! It's so good! Did he drop Elf Shot? I don't know. Alright, let's see how they interact now. This should be good. Talion. Oh, she's sneaking, I guess. He's using the Palantir. Oh. Not entirely. Not entirely.
Your time has come, Nazgul.
Ooh.
You will not kill me again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna fight myself. I'm gonna use my own abilities on myself. Oh, this should be good.
I was sent here to kill you.
Oh.
That will not happen.
Whoa. Hey. I never had that ability. Oh, okay, okay. The stun, the stun. How's the light, man? Oh, this is so fun. This is so fun. Oh, I never had that. I never had these Nazgul abilities though.
And you were Celebrimbor's.
Oh, I like the little smack talk between them. I kind of like that. I never allowed myself to get hit like that though, Talion. Come on, I was more skillful than this. I could mount enemies, yes, that was an ability, but I never used it because... Oh, he's good. Whoa!
You serve Sauron.
I serve Middle Earth.
Oh, this is fun. Come on, Talion. I'm a bit more skillful than this, man. I use more abilities than this. Use them all on me. Come on. Show me how powerful I was. Show me how powerful. Show me, Talion. Show me. We will battle until this is over. You will fall, Nazgul. Armor's pretty sick, too. Oh. Oh, don't do it, man. Don't do it. I never had this, like, Nazgul, like, I had fire, poison, and, ice, but I didn't have this little Nazgul energy archetype. I didn't have that. But he is using the hammer. I don't actually have the hammer in the game currently, but I have had it before. Oh, shit. Ah, now, see, that's some good shit. That's what I would do. Executions, man. I spammed executions. Come on, man. Now he knows how I'm playing. Whoa. Okay, daggers. Okay, okay. I need to heal. No, 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 no. I'm down. That's okay. No, not quite, Talion. Not quite. Bet you've never had me resist that before, huh? Ooh, ooh. What's all this dashing around? I didn't have that. Oh, shit.
I may wear Isildur's ring, but I am not yet a Nazgul.
He's still a man for now.
Shelob saw the future that has come to pass. She saw the great eye above Barad-dûr. And she also saw the need for a counterbalance.
He's more Shelob's servant than the Dark Lord's currently.
Are you that counterbalance?
No. We are.
We,
I
huh?
was sent here to kill you.
You once told me that in the war against darkness, stalemate is victory.
And that's what he's doing now.
Do you still believe that?
I believe Mordor and the Nazgul must be contained.
You don't even know how to kill them
But how long
permanently,
can you
though.
fight this war before you fall and join them?
Several decades, but
I don't know.
he's kind of noble.
So perhaps you should stay close.
Oh, he's so noble, even as he is right now. He's so noble. He doesn't know how long he can keep this fight up, but he's going to keep it up regardless. And he's even offering her to kill him if that time comes. Oh, he's so good. Such a noble man. Oh, Talion. He's not yet the Dark Lord's servant.
After the Witch King's fall, an attack commenced against multiple fortresses.
And by who?
That is what we need to find out.
Are those
There's one
the people
powerful
behind the
and
Shadow
something
Wars?
rises.
That is the way of Mordor.
Oh, he wants to find out who was behind the Shadow Wars? I thought that was just the Eye of Sauron. I thought that was just Sauron constantly. Are they going to hunt Sauron together? I don't know, this is so exciting! Talion is the counterbalance that keeps the flaming eye at bay, just as Shelob foresaw. I guess he is. Talion's still so noble. Trying to keep it together.
This fort would not withstand an attack of ghouls.
It's not the ghouls that concern me.
My lordship,
Attacks have commenced against the other forts. We must prepare.
this is unfortunate. If attacked now, we will fall.
What has happened?
Osram's departed a week ago to avenge his blood brother. He took his drakes with him. We have not heard from him since yesterday. Thrak was poisoned. He confronted Ahisu, who denied responsibility. Thrak, perhaps deranged by poison, stabbed Ahisu, who then bled to death.
It's a wonder you've been able to hold the fort as long as you have.
We won't hold it at all without reinforcements.
They're trying to reference my orcs, but
I may know a few orcs who could provide the defenses we need.
I would hope that this guy would be one of my own orcs. I hoped he would. But he's not. I don't recognize him.
I must attend to the fortress in Saragost.
Saragost,
Whereas you now wear the ring.
I will not dominate these orcs. But I will bring them back. One way or
I kind of hoped this guy would be my own dude.
Should be interesting.
And he's trying to like mention all these common like orc names, but I didn't really have any of those guys. Thrak was actually my overlord. I don't know. Like, I really hoped that would have been my own guy in what is this, Sirathungel? I really hoped that would have been my own guy. So help Talion defend his fortresses and reconquer those that fall. You will need to recruit allies in your battle against the Lord of Mordor. Some orcs will join your cause if you aid them in theirs. You only get one chance to recruit each of these orcs. Throughout Mordor, roving warbands are launching invasions of their own, vying for territory and seeking the spoils of conquest. Defeat the leaders of these warbands, gain powerful piece of gear, and use these mighty weapons of war to turn the tide.
With every hour you wait, he falls further into darkness.
You sent me to kill Nazgul. I will do what is needed when the time comes.
Okay, so we're kind of helping Talion with his thing now. Let's see what this is, actually. So that heals allies, infuses nearby enemies with light, protects them from a single enemy attack more quickly, or... that's meh. Targets infused ground amount of light. Chain to other targets, actually, that's a really good one. We'll see what these other abilities are. Fire an orb of light. That's a trap. Elven Rage, what does that do for her? Wow, that looks amazing. Let's first of all... I don't know what we're going to get yet. So we can get combat brand here, I guess. We'll do the chain to targets because that will help me eliminate them a lot quicker. First of all, now, so Akoth, Slayer of the Dead, isn't in my army. Obviously, he's actually super fucking unique. I have never ever seen an orc dressed like this. This is a custom orc. This is not one you would find regularly. And he's not that powerful either, and he should be dressed in gold really, to, you know, kind of be how he is, but he's be of more order, but he's not. But this guy is very unique. You won't find anyone like that. Hoshkrish the Deathless, again, you're not my guy either. Golm the Bludgeon, again, isn't. Ushak of the Deep Seer, again, isn't. These guys aren't my Uruks, unfortunately. But like a lot of these guys are so fucking unique. Like, look at that. I've never seen an Uruk like this in the main game. I don't know if these are scripted orcs or if this is just kind of how they look now. But like, these guys are super unique. But these guys are the mission orcs, so it depends what all these other orcs are. If these guys are as unique as these guys, then that would be really good. That would be awesome. So we can get the defeat the Deep Delver, and that's I think that's a warband. But we'll go do the orc known as the Olog, known as the Architect. So we'll try doing the Architect Olog first. But like, some of these orcs are super fucking unique. Like, I've never seen those.
You'll find Mordor is full of such wonders.
Like, I have never ever seen an orc that looks that unique. Like, the Machine Tribe, they're always brown. Their armor is always brown. But his was black, and all of theirs was black. So, whether that's just because they're scripted that way, like they're purposely made to be that unique because of the story, is up to that. But if they are orcs that are just kind of generated that way, that adds a lot of assets into the game. And I hope they make it into the main game. I hope. I really hope so. Let's seek out this Olog known as the Architect. Okay. Is that him? Now look, he looks super unique as well. The Tremor is the new ability mentioned in the patch notes.
If you save enough of his workers, you will gain his favor.
So let me take out these ghouls here. So if I save his workers, I will get this Architect to come on my side. But this guy's super unique. Like, look at him. He's super fucking unique. But Eltariel can't dominate these Uruks, so her way is to get them to fight for her is just having them it's just doing favors for them.
Someone who appreciates what I'm doing here.
I'm fairly certain he's scripted.
Only the greatest architectural achievement in LOTR, the first of its kind. An underground fortress.
An underground fortress, huh?
All forms of attack. Once we clear this,
I'd like that in multiplayer.
are you with me?
Let's say I'm not against you.
He runs quite fast for a big boy. Where you going, man? Where are we going? We just ran in a circle, I feel like. Yo, this should be really fun. So that new ability is actually what I mentioned in the patch notes of my other video, that they added new abilities, and I guess they're using the animation for that ability to do his little, like, as if he's trying to summon the ghouls out. I guess that's his way of doing that. Get away, ghouls. They're still coming. We've got to try and save his workers. If we save his workers, we're good. On loan. Fucking on loan from Arcaro. Like, this whole, like, Uruk society thing is taken to a whole new level in, like, the story here. Like, this, like, you don't loan... Archers don't, like... There's no Uruk that have this much personality in the main game. They're just... It doesn't exist. But, like, I wish they would kind of loan each other archers and stuff. Like, this is super in-depth. But this is only super in-depth because this is scripted. This is a scripted event in the story. That's why this is only this unique. And I guarantee if we, like, try and find other Uruks, we'll not find one that looks like this. He might just be a scripted guy again. I doubt he's generated that way. His skin color and his name, maybe, but like him himself, I doubt it. Like, the whole architect gear, like, I doubt that's generated. I hope it is. That should be in the main game. It should be. It would make it so much better. I hope half of these assets make it into the main game. I really do. Let's try and save more of his workers here. Oh shit, one's poisoned. Down you go. You're still dealing with that matron? Gotcha. Oh, this is so cool. This is so fun. They're on loan. Fucking, I still can't get over that archers are on loan from Arcaro. Like, they're trying to reference these orc names, but it's like, they're trying to make it vague, so like, you might have someone named Arcaro, and that's who we're referencing. And it's like, actually, it's so vague to the point, like, I don't remember if I have anyone called Arcaro. I don't think I do, but like, it's just, it's hard to remember what all your orcs are called, you know? I wish it would have used my current orcs as this thing. That would have been super cool. Or at least as the, like, put my warlord as the warlord. But like, it's trying to make out here that like Talion's fortresses are really weak. I don't think so, man. My fortresses are fucking, you know, on point. My fortresses are, you know, strong as heck. Especially my Nurnan one. Jesus, you don't want to mess with my Nurnan one, man. That one's really strong, but I think all his workers died, by the way. I think all the workers died. So, I don't think this guy will be joining us, actually, because all the workers died. I don't know, anyway. I don't know if he'll join us.
This is my masterpiece, She-Elf. My shrine to orc.
Oh, okay. No, he might join us.
To Mordor itself.
It's a shrine to something.
You did great work here today. And with my archers gone, I'm going to need protection. I don't pay much, but you'll have no shortage of glory. Consider yourself hired.
I won't disappoint you.
At least he's on our side, I guess. So we recruited the architect. Okay, this is good. Is he in the army screen? So unlikely alliances. Recruit your first followers, Altariel. So yeah, he's over here. But the thing is, I very much doubt we're going to get someone who looks exactly like... Not like yeah, in fact, I doubt we're gonna get someone who looks identical, like has all this clothing. I think he's scripted just because of the DLC. I think the same with this guy, same with this guy, same with this guy, same with all these little purple guys. I think the only guys that aren't scripted, and same with this guy, only guys that aren't scripted is this guy. He's a rando, and Hoshgrish the Deathless is also a rando. We did have someone over here. I guess he's gone now. I don't know where he went, but yeah, like. These two are the only two that aren't scripted out of all these Uruks here. So, you know, it's kind of... Yeah, you see what I mean. But let's go to recruit the Bow of Morgoth, a skilled archer from a bygone era. Let's level up, though, real quick, because we did just get another skill point. And we'll... quickfire... requires 1 elf shot. So that's like the daggers, but it's... requires elf shot. Let's do the fire arrow, which is essentially the light arrow here. So we can do the light arrow now.
He makes up for in strength. Let us hope so.
So we're kind of helping Talion defend his fortresses now, I guess. I guess we're kind of working together with him, but I want to see more conflict. I don't know. I kind of want to... I guess we'll kind of see how this progresses, but we'll see if we can get the Bow of Morgoth now. Alright. Oh, shit.
It's impossible! He never misses! Come on, boys! He can't get us all! Let's just rush him!
Oh, this guy. This guy has the new sniper shot perk that was included in the patch notes, and that's him now. Oh, okay, I get it. So all the new abilities like Tremor and stuff, they're all being used in this DLC. Like this whole sniper deal, like that's the whole sniper deal, like is him. So how do we? I guess we're not in sight here. Get out of here. And you, come with me. Get out of here. This is fun. This is kind of like going to Garrus a little bit. You know, Garrus Vicarian. This is like his thing a little bit. So we're not in view here. He's only just up there though. I think he's like level what? 60? 50? Insane level though. Oh, that's him. He's level 20. Okay, he's not fast enough to hit me though. Getting less cover as we approach. Ooh. Don't think about it, don't think about it. He's trying to hit me. He's level 30, okay. Ooh. I see, I see.
Talion, take
Ow!
care when speaking with this one. Do not mention my name. Not if you wish to forge an alliance.
I understand.
Alright, so I won't mention Galadriel to any of these guys, but we're kind of just working to kind of build Talion's armies. I don't know, this is a new experience. I'm really kind of liking it. And I guarantee he's a scripted orc as well.
I watched as you slew your way to me. You are no Uruk, and no friend of Sauron. Tell me, is there anything these wretched Uruks...
Yeah, the amount of wrinkles on this guy, he's definitely scripted.
I am the Bow of Morgoth, and I have resisted the usurper's rabble alone for far too long. Let us fight together. Arg!
Who's this?
You've slaughtered too many of my boys for too long. Today I'll finally end your miserable...
Again, kind of a scripted event. Like, I wish this stuff would be in the main game. Like, this is what was advertised in the trailer, you know? This is the kind of enhancement and stuff. This was got the kind of depth that it was like, this is how immersive it should have been. This is how immersive the game should have been. I just fell off the fucking tower. Somehow. This is how immersive the game should have been, but wasn't. This is how it should have been. Remember, we only got one chance to recruit this guy, so we got to try and keep him alive. Because if he dies, obviously we're not going to get another chance. So I think all these missions, like, you can fail them. I don't know. This should be interesting, man. I'm really excited. Like, is there a choice element to this game now? I don't know. No, fucking drakes! Oh my god, seriously? Again? Right, this is dumb now. Okay, come here. Fine-fucking-ly. Right, we're fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting now. That's how it's going. Alright, come here. Where the fuck are you? Come here, we're fighting. We're fighting now. You wanna fight? We're fighting. Huh? Huh? Still can't land with drakes though, by the way. That's still a no-no, unfortunately. Come here, motherfucker. Huh? 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 So you wanna do this? That's alright. There's a yellow gem. What does a yellow gem do? There's a yellow gem on the floor down there, I think. Come here, you. You're gonna get got. Yeah, that's right. The reason I have all the a lot of the same abilities as Talion did is because I'm wearing the same ring that he did. I'm wearing the new ring, and that's probably why he's got those new abilities that I didn't have. That whole other thing, like where he has that little Nazgul power. That's probably because of his ring. But I mean, I played with a ring too.
How could I say no?
Alright, I guess we got the Bow of Morgoth with us now. I wish, like, that all of this that we have right here, all of this that I'm seeing, I so wish this was in the main game as just, like, random events, you know? Just they're all so scripted. They're all scripted, which disappoints me, because if these were random events that could just happen, I guarantee the rating of this game would be through the roof. It would be, seriously. Oh my god, this is really fun, man. This is really fun. The Lingering Light protects Xariel from a single attack. We'll do that, actually. And we'll see what else is kind of on the screen now. So he's down here with all the wrinkles and stuff, and his hair and his armor. Again, you can tell he's scripted. He's supposed to be Mystic Trier, but there's not much about him that's Mystic. There's a few things, but, like, you know, definitely a scripted Uruk. It's just, I wish they would be this. I just wish these things would be thrown into the main game, you know? So defeat Spiderhawk and recover the gear of the elves who came before you. This is all like the Beast Hunter stuff. That's why it's asking me to do these, which I might try, actually. We'll try defeating Spiderhawk, who, again, is probably scripted. I feel bad for continuously saying it was scripted, but it is. It's not a random event, and if it would be, it would be so much better, because, like, you'd be seeing these things, like, on the regular, like, you know, reach the Uruk and stuff, but I guess as Talion, you don't really need to do that, because you can just dominate them, but Eltariel can't dominate them, so she has to just kind of convince them to be on her side, you know? She's just kind of a bit lucky that all these Uruks are saying, yeah, alright, then I'll fight with ya. She's just lucky in that sense, but we're going to defeat Spiderhawk and recover the gear of elves who came to Mordor before you. Here he is.
Spiders are scuttling! Filthy, sticky pests! Their webs gum up the machines! So, we're gonna burn every last one out of Mordor!
So,
I think you're gonna get caught in the blaze!
so what's your weaknesses here? Oh, none? Really? Okay. We can't execute him from the front. He's immune to light. There's an immunity to light. That's pretty cool. But you are strong, man. And he's only level 22. Dude, I fucking wish I had you, man. Holy shit. I wish I fucking had you, because level 22, plenty of room for growth on these things. Holy shit. Oh my god. We can do these, like, this is Shadow Strike and stuff, but it's like Spirit Light, I guess. It's pretty cool. Just so much of this is so dope. I love it. I think it's so cool. Ooh, shoot your own boy. That's right. Let's get going here. And we have to execute this guy from the back. So can we do that and then do this? Because if we execute him from the front, he's going to deal a hell of a lot of damage. So he's legendary, and he's only level 22, but he's got some good abilities, but he is not invincible. We can take this guy out. Oh! I just gotta remember I've not got as many of my abilities as I used to. If I was Talion, take this guy down, no problem. Especially if he's level 22 and my Talion is as he is now. This guy would be gone so quickly. But he's fairly strong. I mean, Eltario doesn't have a level though, I guess. I guess it's not needed because she doesn't like dominate Uruks and stuff, but like that makes that kind of whole mechanic gone. Which, to be honest, I kind of agree with a little bit. The whole shaming mechanic can be a little tiresome, especially like when you get to level 60 and you're like, oh yeah, no, Uruk's going to be a higher level than me now, so I can just dominate whoever I want. And that's not the case. That's it kind of sucks that they still spawn higher levels than you. One of the most annoying things in the game, where they like you find a perfect Uruk, but he's like level 64, so you have to shame him. So it's god damn it. He's on the floor. I nearly got you. I'm liking this little style of all these different attacks I've got though. I haven't got much, but I'm using everything I have. Oh, and there's some elf shot in this bush though. Gotcha. And he's down. So I should get some elven gear. Because Eltariel's an elf, you have to remember this. She's an elf. So, the Beast Hunter's bow now. So, this is my current one. I kill 5 enemies with quick shot. So, better damage, I get more elf shot. 60% increased damage against beast, and elven star dominates on broken beasts. Oh, okay. Pretty good, okay, we'll keep that. And plus it's a legendary, so it can be upgraded multiple times. So we'll have that. That's good. Obviously we got these, which is just the gem forging system, but it's just light now, which is so cool. I like how all different this is. This is so different, and I'm really excited about it, honestly. In fact, I'm actually going to take the gems off for now, just so I can stack them into massive ones. But we got time for maybe one more thing. Maybe one more thing. Not like a huge mission like these guys, like Thrall, but we might be able to kill like this guy, the Wasp. We might be able to kill him, because those missions don't take too long. And let's actually look at the intel and see if we can see who's around. Actually, I would like to do this and see if we see any other Uruks in the army screen that are as unique as the other guys we've just seen. So these guys are super unique. If I just click a random guy, maybe I can find someone who is super fucking unique. Or he might just be generated. So this Orthog-the-Wise, the beard, the goatee is new. That is definitely new. Everything else there, though, is the same stuff as we've seen in the base game. He's also immune to light. That's a new thing. But, like, you can see, like, he's, like, him, who's a mystic archer, like, compared to him, this guy is so much more unique than this guy. This guy you could probably find in the main game. The goatee is new, and the green and red feathers are new. I think they're normally just red, but they're green and red, so they're new. But like everything else there, unfortunately, is reused, unfortunately. But and like this guy, you'll never see this guy in the base game. Like the whole overlord of everything, you'll never see him in the base game. I guarantee it. Oh god. But it's kind of cool we're helping Talion build up his fortresses and stuff. Like, I think that's kind of cool. Like, so we were kind of the helping force in helping Talion hold these fortresses. So if I do, look at that! I'm so glad I got this little ability here to chain the bolts, because that helps so much. In fact, let me just actually blind everyone again real quick. Just so we get this thing going on here. It doesn't execute them in groups, unfortunately, which is what I was hoping it would do, but it's still pretty good. It still spreads the light, which is good. And then if I... Oh, there's an O-log here. Hello, big boy. Oh! Oh-ho! That's a new execution. Because the whole double swordplay, I'm definitely expecting some different animations. Especially if you're going to give us 2 swords, there better be different animations. There has to be. There must be. You can't just give us 2 swords and not give us more animations. So, we've only seen 1 or 2, though, so far. The rest have been quite similar. So, defeat the Wasp and Kura gear of elves that came before you. Seek the Serpent Tamer gear before facing this challenge. Why is it asking us to seek the Serpent Tamer gear? I don't know exactly, but I think we're going to be okay anyway. I can normally defeat these guys. Hello,
The
Wasp.
spider Sheila lurks in the caves. Ancient though she may be, she is not invulnerable.
Oh, but she'll take you down
She will
so
feel
easily.
my sting.
Like, Shelob can tear apart Uruks. It's a Nazgul she even struggles against, but she even took out them quite a bit. So damage by light and damage by executions. I think the whole fact that he's poison is why they ask us to seek out the Serpent Tamer gear, but I think we'll honestly be fine. He's got a gang of archers here who are going to take me out if I don't deal with them, so I'll have to be careful of those when I'm fighting these. I'm going to try and keep this guy in the way of me and those archers until I'm ready to move on him, because they would tear me apart otherwise. Let's do that. Let's hit you with that, which should travel. I guess not. That's okay. You're almost blinded. Gotcha. You're not immune to light, which is okay. This actually does stun you a little bit. So we can get... wonder what happens if we blind a captain. I doubt it's an insta-kill, but I bet it's a lot of damage. Okay, it's not as much as I thought it would be. Oh, arrow-proof, huh? I guess that makes sense, seeing as you're an archer. That's it. Come on. Hit him with the execution. He's not got the Slayer counter, so we can hit him from the front anyway. I wish we'd have a second ability slot there, because we've only got the one. It's workable now that, like, because I played the game. If I was just playing this for the first time, I'd probably struggle a little bit. But because I played so much Shadow of War, I'm doing okay. Like I'd probably struggle with one power bar in the if I was just coming to play this the first time. But you know, I know how everything works now. I know the mechanics. It's not too difficult for me. I forgot you're arrow-proof, aren't you? Let me just... Can I Cone of Light you real quick? The Cone of Light does get them blinded quicker, but it's it doesn't stun, which the Zaps of Light do. Like this, a mini stun. If I can move on them now. Come here. Almost, almost. That's it. Execute. Oh, not quite. It's going to have to be a shit execution then. I'm just going to have to... Yeah, like that. Just hit him once and he dies. Alright. Well, he's down. And we got a new rune, I think. So let's check this rune real quick. I can upgrade... Oh, I can upgrade this, apparently. So let's upgrade that, which is the rune I have here. And we'll equip that, but we'll compare it to this. So... recover all Elf Shot after activating Elven Rage. That's meh. Gain 4 Wrath when killing a blinded enemy. Again, meh, but helpful. Mounts gain 4 Might per second, and mounts deal increased damage. I don't think I'll be riding mounts that much, honestly. So I think actually we'll skip that, actually. I think we can get a few... Like, there's a few one. We can get Fire Chaser, Serpent Tamer, Ice Stalker, Beast Hunter, and Lightbringer. I think we're probably going to end up having to use a Lightbringer one, but it should be fun. We are going to have to leave it there, though, because we are out of time. Let me just get this worm real quick, actually, before we call it a day. Real quick, just I want to see if we can have a look at another Uruk in the army screen and see how different they are. So this guy was semi, like, different, because he had a goatee and different feathers and stuff. But let's have a look at this guy. The shoulder pads are new. That's a new thing. He does actually look fairly decent, to be honest, but a lot of that is... Like, he does look new, but there's a few assets there you can see just strung together. I don't know. Maybe all, like, these Uruks in here are, like, blended in ways that they're not in the base game, you know, which is kind of unique. But it kind of makes me feel like you should take all the assets and stuff that have been added to this game and all the combinations that have been added to this game and put it in the base game to make the base game even better. But we are going to leave it there because we are out of time. This looks very, very fun so far. There's new Uruks, there's new combinations, there's new scripted events. We're working with Talion, but we might end up fighting him at some point. I don't know. There's a whole new dynamic. There's a whole new thing I'm looking forward to here. Really looking forward to carrying on with this next episode. So thanks for lending me your eyeballs, Blue Dudes. I'll see you next time.